start by planting our feet down into the ground. So if you need to scoot forward on your chair, go ahead and do that. Remember, we want a mat that's not going to slide underneath us, so our chair is nice and secure on our mat. We're going to take our hands and we're going to put them right down on our thighs, facing down, and that is our way to help us kind of root down into the ground, even though we're sitting and not standing. And our feet are rooting down into the ground, so you can lift all of your toes, spread your toes nice and wide, and maybe put your toes down one at a time. And then really push down into the ground, and then lean back just a little bit so that your spine is nice and straight. You want your chin slightly tucked, the back of your neck is nice and long, and I feel like my shoulders are a little stiff, so let's roll our shoulders up and around. Inhaling half the circle. Exhaling it back, pulling those shoulder blades together, and then let your shoulders just relax down. Chin is slightly tucked. We're sitting up nice and straight. And then just go ahead and close your eyes for a moment. Start to bring awareness to your breath. Let's go ahead and activate our Ujjayi breath. Inhaling our ocean sounds, slightly restricted in the back. Exhaling. Now we're just going to do some 4, 7, 8 breaths. So for 7. Exhale to 8. 4. Hold 7. Exhale 8. One more time. Inhale 4. Hold. Exhale. Good breathing. Go ahead and just gently blink our eyes open, soft wristy, or gaze forward. And then let's just roll our shoulders. Working circle. And getting all the stiff, sticky spots out. And then bring your hands out and up, inhaling up, up. Hands to heart center. More times, inhaling up. More time. Very nice. Go ahead and close your eyes one more time and just set an intention for yourself. Why are you bringing yourself here today? Health or peace, happiness, or inner within you. And then open your eyes again, interlace your fingers, and then press your palms towards the front of the room as you press your spine towards the back. We're opening up that back spine, all vertebrae. Tuck your chin into your chest. And then we're going to lift our palms towards the sky. Do the best you can. Look up. We're going to open up our heart. And now we're going to do some seated cat and cows with our bound fingers. So exhaling. Inhaling, lift. Exhale, spine towards the back. Inhale, lift. One more time. Exhaling. Inhale up. And then release your fingers. Take that right hand behind you and your left hand onto the outside of your right leg. Inhale, nice straight spine. Exhale, go ahead and look over that right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen into that twist. Be gentle on your body. This is your first one of the day. And then go ahead and look over that left shoulder. And then come back to center. Inhale, arms come up. And then take it to the other side. So hold on wherever you need to hold on. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, looking over that left shoulder. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed if you can. One more breath. And then look over that right shoulder. Come back to center. Nice. Inhale your arms again. Exhale. Middle. Exhale. I'm going to just do a little bit of arm work. So as we open up, I'm going to open up our arms. You can bring your fingers to touch in Shinrikaya Mudra. And then exhale. Bring your palms back together. So as you can see, I'm going to really put some intensity into my arms. So I'm actually flexing and working my arms and my shoulders. And then exhale. Inhale. Palms open or with your fingers touching. One more time. Working those arms. All right. All right, so we're going to do a seated Garandasana, which is an eagle pose. So we're going to start with our right side. Right arm is going to wrap underneath the left. And then we're going to take the right leg and we're going to bring it on top of the left. If you can go ahead and try to get your shin, your toes wrapped up behind your shin. If you can, you do not have to. You can just try to do the best cross leg you can, and that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and tuck my foot behind my left foot, and I'm mirroring. I'm doing everything mirrored, so bear with me if I get anything wrong. We're going to go ahead and try to bring our palms together if we can. We're going to do a really nice shoulder stretch here. And then we're going to lift our arms up and push your spine towards the back wall as if you're pressing your spine on the wall. So very nice straight spine here. Your drishti can be very soft. You can look just past your arms. Don't worry about staring at yourself or staring far away at a wall. Just nice, easy drishti. And then we're going to go ahead and bring our elbows down towards our knees and then extend your hands forward. So you're going to feel really nice stretch, especially in that left side. Come back to center. And then lift those arms up towards the sky. Exhale. Elbows to knees, hands forward. Up towards the sky. Elbows down to your knees, And then come back to center. And then unwrap your arms. And unwrap your legs. And then we're going to switch sides. So this time the left leg's going to come over. And we're going to bring the left arm underneath the right. And again, you can hook that calf behind your shin if you'd like to. Sit up straight and tall. Pull your belly into your spine. Soft wristy. And exhale, bringing those elbows to your knees. Pull those hands forward, pointing towards the front wall. And then inhale it up and then stretch the arms up towards the sky. Exhale down to your knees. Inhale towards the sky. Down to your knees. Come back to center. Unwind those arms and unwind those legs. Lovely. All right, let's go ahead and just open up our hips a little bit. So you can sit back if you'd like, or you can sit towards the front of your chair. We're going to spread our feet just about hips width, and your hips aren't as wide as you think. Hips are, just look down. It should be about 2 fist widths between your feet or your knees. We're going to go ahead and take our left foot, and we're going to bring it up to the side. See if you can lift it, and then we're going to try to get it up just above our knee. So just above our right knee. And mine is always very high, very closed hips. I'm always working on opening my hips. So mine are sticking up pretty high. If you can get it a little flatter or assist it, awesome, but do not hurt yourself, don't force anything. And then we also want a nice flexed foot, as if we're stacking our hips or doing it on one side. If you can, go ahead and sit up nice and tall. And just let that left hip open up. You can close your eyes and breathe into it if you want. And if you can't get your leg up this high, it's okay just to open your hip as much as you can. Go ahead and put it wherever you can. Flex. Down. And then just, if you'd like, you can assist your leg down or release it on its own. Either way is perfect. Then we're going to take the right leg. We're going to do the same thing on that side. Just do the best that you can. Flex that foot, sit up nice and straight. I like to assist just a little bit. It does feel really wonderful in that right hip. And try to keep a smile on your face even when it's uncomfortable. Breathe into it. Breath. And then just assist if you need to. We're going to release that foot. Nice. And then scoot back to the front of your chair. We're just going to do some calf stretches. So inhale, come to your tippy toes if you can. Exhale, press down into the ground. See if you can lift your toes. Inhale. Exhale, lift those toes. Balls of your feet are your tippy toes. Exhale. Try to lift those toes, even if it's energetically. More times. Very nice. Now we're going to work our quads. We're going to just Go ahead and bring that left foot straight out. Flex that foot strongly. See if you can get that whole left leg parallel to your mat. You're really going to feel a nice workout in that quad. And you're going to feel actually in your calves too, because you're pulling that heel back. You're feeling a nice strong stretch, and maybe a little Charlie horse. Work it out if you do. And then release. And then second side, inhaling. Sitting up nice and tall. Stretch that right foot back. Really flex that foot. Almost done. And then exhale, release it. This time we're going to lift it up again on the left side. And this time we're going to point and flex our foot. Point and flex. Let's circle that ankle around in one direction. Circle it in the other direction. And then release it back to the ground. Second side, inhaling. And circle it in one direction, and then the other. Nice, and release it back down to the ground. See if you can do both. If you need to hold on to this side to retrieve that, both the up, point, and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. See how straight I'm sitting up. Try to stay nice and straight. And then release your feet back down to the ground. All right, now let's do a little bit of core work. If you need to hold on to the sides of your chair, that'll really help you pull those knees up and work that core. Think about engaging that core as we lift our legs up. So as we exhale, I want you to lift your legs, pull your shoulders forward, engaging that core. Inhale back down. Exhale. Do the best you can. Inhale. And even if you're just thinking about doing it and you pull your belly into your spine, that works too. And inhale back down. Exhale. Pull that core tight. And inhale. Let's try one more. Exhale. Inhale. You're doing great. Even if you're just trying to do it, you're doing great. We're going to do a chair pose, Utkatasana. Just from seat, we're going to come up as high as we can. So inhale, your arms up. And then see if you can lean forward and then just lift your buttocks off the chair. And then go and sit back down. So not too much. And then inhale, lift your buttocks off the chair. And exhale back down. Let's do it one more time. See if we can hold it a little bit longer. Inhaling. See if you can look up. And sit back down on your chair. You're doing great. All right, we're going to do some warriors, and then we'll do some alternate nostril breathing to finish off. And then seated Shavasana. So not a long practice, something that you can handle. So let's go ahead and take the right foot. I'm going to just turn it out to the side. So our leg's going out to the side. And our toes are going to try to face to the side wall the best that they can. So if you can see my foot, I am making sure that it is facing to the side wall. And then my left leg is going to just come out to the side as best I can. And you can, if you can get your foot to face the front wall, if you can turn it in, that's wonderful too. But you can start out just by facing the front wall, just at a 90 if you need to. And then both arms are going to come off. So we have a seated warrior two. I'm letting the seat support me. And then Drishti is going to be over the middle finger on the right hand. And if you can, so this is an open hip position, you're going to actually engage your thighs inwards. So it's almost as if your feet are pulling the mat together. So you're going to feel a lot of extra strength when you do your warrior twos like that. You can keep most of your weight on the chair if you want. You can try to bring yourself off the chair a little bit energetically. And then we're going to flip our front palm and we're going to exalt that warrior. See if you can look up towards your hand and then walk your left finger up, your left fingertips down your leg. And then come back to center. Soften your shoulders down. And then turn around and look. Make sure that your left hand is parallel to the ground and also even with your right hand. Nice. And then go ahead and release out of it. We're going to switch sides. So take the opposite foot towards the sidewall. Go ahead and take the right leg and we're going to extend it back just the best that you can into our warrior two. Arms come up, move to the back, look to the front. Drishti is over those left fingertips, the left middle finger. Relax your shoulders down. And then energetically engage your thighs and your calves, and you're pulling the mat inward. That'll give you a lot of strength. Flip the front palm and exalt. See if you can look up at the palm. Walk your fingertips down that right leg. Come back to your warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. And I'm looking to make sure that my arms are even. Shoulders are relaxed, wrists over the middle finger. Nice, and we're coming back to center. So now we're just going to do a little bit of alternate nostril breathing. So our right hand is going to be in Vijna Mudra. So your peace finger is going to tuck down. And then your thumb and your ring finger and your pinky finger are going to be extended out. And then our left hand is going to be in Chin or Gyan Mudra. So your fingers are touching in that infinite little circle there. And we're going to just go ahead and watch me at first, and then we're going to do some on our own. So you're going to take a nice deep breath in, breath out. You're going to close off your right nostril, inhaling through the left. You're going to close off the opposite nostril, exhale. Inhale. Right, exhaling. Through the left. We're going to do 3 rounds of that. And I am mirroring, so I'm going to do my best not to make mistakes with my sides. So let's go ahead, close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. Out. Inhale. Right thumb is going to close off the right nostril. Inhale left. Close it off. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close it off. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Let's do one more round. Inhale. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. ahead and bring your palms back down. Go ahead and scoot back in your chair if you can and relax. Palms are facing up. Close your eyes, relax your jaw. If you want, you can drop your chin. Seated Shavasana. Just scan your body and see where you're still holding tension. Just let it go. And let go of that Ujjayi breath. Come back to your normal breath. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, just start to move your fingers, move your toes. Maybe roll your wrists and your ankles. And then stretch your arms up, stretch your feet forward. Stretch and reach. Go ahead and bring that left leg in, give it a nice hug. Then go ahead and take your opposite hand and then go ahead and turn to the left and just give a nice little twist. Back to center, inhale your arms up. Right knee, bring it into your chest. Get left hand to the side and then just twist over to the right. And then come back to center. Bring your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes. Bow your head just for a moment. And this is where you can give yourself a nice hug, make yourself calming. Bring your hands back to heart center. You're doing this for yourself. Thank you so much for letting me do some chair yoga with you today. I hope that it helps with your mobility, and you can watch this video anytime you want. It is a free video. And namaste.